Okay, so a little bit of a different setup here. I am on holiday, but I just got finished watching Clash at the Castle. An interesting show, to sort of say the least. It was a bit weird, a bit of a weird ending with some really great matches on it. So I'll give you a quick rundown of the card and tell you my thoughts on the matches. Obviously, that's what I do. I've had a few cocktails. Well, I've had one cocktail this morning, so we'll see how this goes. So the opening tag match, the six-man tag, six-woman tag, was really fun from a crowd perspective, but to be honest, the match itself didn't really deliver. I thought it was a bit underwhelming, to be honest with you, a bit of an underwhelming opening. It was a bit clunky in parts, but they got the result right, which is the strongest bit. It's the bit that should have been correct in Bayley pinning Bianca Belair. That was really good, really needed, and makes damage control look pretty cool, pretty good. But again, match itself was a bit clunky. Not clunky though was the match between Sheamus and Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. We've got Imperium back together, even though it is Giovanni Vinci. I was hoping, when Ludwig Kaiser was on the mic, I thought he was going to introduce him as Volta, but no, still Gunther. But we have got Imperium back together, which is great. That's fantastic. And Sheamus and Gunther had an absolutely incredible match. It was probably match of the night. Incredibly hard hitting. The UK was behind Sheamus, and it worked really well in a heel-face dynamic. Some interesting spots. I liked the sort of inverted power bombs that Gunther was using to sort of wear down the back of Sheamus. I thought that was really fun. Really good story beats there, and at the end it was just a brutal brawl, and Gunther came out on top. So yeah, full-on match of the night for me. The next match we got was, what was the next match? I'm blanking. I haven't got the ability to edit, so if I remember it, I will come back to it. We have got Riddle. Oh, it was Shayna versus Liv Morgan, which was fun, but a bit sort of nothing to me. It was a bit It was what it was. It was a Liv Morgan title defense in which she gets battered for about 90% of the match and then makes a bit of a comeback and wins. I'm not too interested in how they're presenting Liv Morgan, to be perfectly honest with you. And I love Shayna Baszler so much, so I would have had Shayna win. But we'll see where this goes with Ronda Rousey, and hopefully it plays into something, maybe the horsewomen getting back together, the horsewomen of MMA. So yeah, it was what it was. This show, I think it was 6 matches, and I think 3 of the matches were great and 3 of the matches were okay. So you've got the opening tag, you've got Liv Morgan and Shayna, which were both okay, and then the next match that I thought was just okay was the tag Judgment Day versus the Mysterios, because it wasn't particularly interesting. I feel like I've seen these guys feud for absolutely ages, and yeah, even the turn at the end. Well, first of all, Edge and Mysterio won, and when the turn happened, when Dom turned, they were Judgment Day were laughing, and I was like, that does not make you look good in the slightest. That is no. But yeah, finally got the Dom turn. I'm not interested, to be honest. It's been drawn out for so long that just not for me. And the match itself was okay. I liked how hot the crowd was for Edge, though. I thought that was really fun. And yeah, the tag match is done, but the next 2 matches were absolute bangers, because we've got Seth Rollins versus Riddle. Fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I've seen some people not be too happy with Riddle losing, but for me, I think that makes sense with Extreme Rules coming up next month, because to be honest with you, I see it leading to either a fight pit or some sort of cage match between the two, and adding some sort of stipulation. I think that's the way it's going to be. So I'm excited for that. I thought some of the work in this, the character work, was great from Seth. Seth is on fire this year, absolutely on fire, and I can't wait to see their blow-off match, because I'm assuming it'll be the last one of this feud where Riddle probably gets his win back. So yeah, I don't see why anyone would be down on this, to be honest. I thought it was really, really good. And then we had the main event, which was Drew versus Roman for the Undisputed title. Again, fantastic match. This was. I really liked the placement of Cross and Scarlett in the front row as well. I thought that was really, really well done. You didn't see that coming. The match was a typical Roman Reigns match where he starts working over someone quite slow, and then he builds into big move. And then we got a double down, and we got one of the best cash-in teases I've ever seen in my life, because I had genuinely forgot Austin Theory with the Money in the Bank briefcase was a thing. But him coming out, his music hitting, I'm pretty sure the crowd felt it as well, because he got a massive pop for his running, and then he got clocked as he was about to cash in by Tyson Fury, which I thought was... we'll get into Tyson Fury in a sec, but it was that bit with Tyson Fury was fun. And then we got the ending. We got Solo Sikoa debuting, pulling the ref out from a brilliant near fall. I genuinely thought Drew was going to win. It completely took me by surprise, that one did. That was one of the best near falls of the year. And Roman hits a spear and wins. The air gets sucked out that building so hard. Oh my God. I don't know if it was the right decision. I think Drew winning would have been such a fantastic moment, and yeah, maybe a bit of a misstep having Roman win this. And then Tyson Fury gets in the ring. He shakes hands with Roman, which again, a bit weird. Okay, and then he has a sing-song with Drew, and that did not sit well for me whatsoever, because I was 100%. I was like, there's 8 minutes left of the show. We're getting Bray. Bray is coming back, and he is going to wreck some shop. He's going to wreck Drew. He's going to wreck Roman. But no, they just sang Oasis, and they sang Don McLean, and nothing happened. I don't get that. I don't want to see Drew versus Tyson Fury. Not for me. I'm not a boxing fan. So that just fell completely flat for me. It was a completely flat ending for Clash at the Castle. Yeah, it's how you leave them sometimes, and that's going to put a real dampening on what was a really fun match and a pretty fun show overall. So overall, I'd actually give Clash at the Castle probably about a 3 out of 5. I didn't think it was that fantastic. Like, I think the card made us get excited, because the card on paper is fantastic. But yeah, I think it underwhelmed me a little bit, did Clash at the Castle. Just a little bit. So I'll go 3 out of 5 for Clash at the Castle. Let me know if you were there. Let me know your experience live. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What are your thoughts on the ending angle? Let me know down in the comments below, and I will try and reply to every single one of you. Thank you all ever so much for your support. Please hit subscribe. Not all videos will look like this, but have a nice day.